You're watching NappyCast by Jason Nappy Weather. I'm tracking another winter storm coming into Maine tonight into tomorrow. But first in Caribou, a lot of sunshine right now up in the county. It'll be a beautiful day. A little on the chilly side though, with high pressure coming in from the north and the west right now. Look at down in Sanford, southern Maine, a lot of sunshine. There's some high clouds coming in from the west. It will be a dry day. Good day for storm preps. There's going to be some ice coming in tonight and tomorrow too, with the snow, with the rain. So yeah, we're getting the whole bit of it coming our way. Another storm into the forecast coming up all in the next couple of minutes here. Thank you for watching NappyCast. Let's get into the forecast here. Temperatures in the 20s, even some teens far north, with the breeze coming out of the north, high pressure in control. So it is a little bit milder to the south, but a chilly start to the day. Much more like winter than spring, but it is early April, so you'd expect that this time of the year in Maine. How about that sky cover? Here come those high clouds coming in from the west here right now. They're a little bit thicker over towards New York, over towards Oneonta, Elmira, Binghamton, heading back towards the lakes. But really for us, we'll go from sun overs to clouds today, and then we'll get into the forecast here now and show you what's going on. Here's the snow coming in tonight after midnight. For the most part, some of the snow is going to start in southern and western Maine before midnight. A light snow shower activity, and then it gets a little bit heavier. But look how quickly this storm is out of here. By Thursday afternoon, it's over and done. It's going to be just some rain showers at that point. But I'll re-loop things one more time here on the graphics so you can see this hour by hour. And by the way, Friday looks amazing, nice and mild. But here's the forecast now for the rest of your Wednesday. Clear until Wednesday night after around 6, 7 o'clock. Snow comes into southern Maine, over towards the mid-coast. And then it starts to fall apart just a little bit, but then it refires again. Western mountains, central Maine through Thursday morning, heading down east. And then it moves out of here, out of the county with some ice. Also, yes, there will be ice with this storm. So I'll break it all down now in the forecast where a lot of sunshine in Eastport right now. Lewiston, Auburn, Portland, some high clouds coming in, but we're going to stay dry. Snowfall, I've gone up to 2 inches for the kind of lighter blue, depending on what your colors you're looking at here. But from about, we'll call it Holton south, I'm going to stay up to 2. I don't think we get a lot of snow from this. I think we're going to mix quite a bit. So only 2 to 4 inches, mostly from around Presque Isle north. And this is going to mix with sleet. It starts after 8 o'clock Wednesday in southern and western Maine. It ends after around 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock Thursday in northern Maine. So it's going to be a somewhat longer duration, but the storm is out of here on Thursday. Just going to end up in the county late on Thursday. Here's freezing rain. This is accretion. This is like paint. This is going to be the thing that causes isolated power outages. So western mountains, foothills, up towards the Carabasset Valley, Katahdin region north, from about 11 o'clock or so Wednesday to around 5 o'clock Thursday, about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. The farther you head inland where that cold air is going to be dammed, it's going to be trapped up against the mountains. And then as for sleet, from around 11 o'clock or so Wednesday to 5 o'clock Thursday, this is going to be a little different. These are ice pellets, okay? This creates slippery travel. It doesn't create power outages. This is not going to accrete. It's not like paint. It doesn't stick to power lines or limbs. This is going to make slippery travel mostly Thursday morning and midday, especially on the back roads and interstates, okay? This is going to be, once again, it's ice pellets. It is sleet. So 1/4 to 1/2 inch for a good chunk of the state there. You can go to nappycast.com if you want to get that screenshot of that. You can save that map. You can look at it. You can zoom in on it. You can do all that good stuff. Clouds roll in, but dry on Nappy's notes today. Snow, ice, and rain coming in next. And then a 50-50 weekend. If you count Friday night, it's not a bad weekend. We are going to see rain come in and a little bit of a mix going on inland for Saturday night into Sunday. It's sun to clouds today. Wind southeast 10 to 15 to the coast, only 39 because of that onshore flow. So we don't get very warm today at the coastline. Inland, it's only 43, typically 47. So it is a chilly Wednesday for sure. Tonight, here comes snow, ice, and rain. Coastline will get in on it and then change over to rain in the overnight, especially heading early into Thursday down east. Temperatures are going to be cold enough for a winter storm, 25, 32, and 33. And for the mariners, at most, it's a small craft today and tonight with those seas around 3 to 4 feet. For the mountains, the next 10 days, you've got ice over to rain on Thursday. Friday, we clear out, it's 42. And then for the weekend, it's a mix late Saturday into Sunday over to rain. And then some cold nights are coming and cold days next week. So great for all the maple going on, getting all that sugar shack stuff going on, right? Got the maple syrup. The temperatures will be well cold enough for that. Lows in the teens and 20s. And then we warm up at the end of next week. That's when we're going to see that wind come in out of the west and southwest. For inland, it is ice over to rain Thursday. Friday, it's clouds to sun, 53. It's the warmest day we're going to be until late next week. And then here comes another storm later Saturday into Sunday with cool temps next week. We're going to have the 30s for highs, lows in the 20s. So good for the Maine maple, but then we warm up to those 50s. We'll start to see a little bit more of the blooming going on as spring almost fever starts to take over just a little bit. 51, 56 at the coast, and then we are going to cool down for the weekend and also next week with lows once again below freezing. So we then warm up by Thursday, Friday next week into Saturday, but not all that much because with the onshore breeze along the coastline, you don't generally get much warmer than what the Gulf of Maine temperature is because the Gulf of Maine is very chilly right now. I thank you for watching NappyCast and JasonNappyWeather.com for the latest updates.